Bitchin', right?
Yeah, bitchin'.
We're a team. Friends. But it's gonna be up to us again.
Go! Drive!
Bada, bada, boom!
So, Stranger Things put out the first 8 minutes of season 4, as well as a final trailer, which is so uncalled for, but I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited.
Yeah, I'm
for the
excited
new
for the
season.
show to be back and stuff. As you can see, we uploaded a drawing video in which we did not discuss any of these two things that they released, and that's because it was recorded like last weekend or something. So we're here to talk about it quickly now, just because again, when this is uploaded, there's going to be 2 days until season 4. So first, just quickly, first 8 minutes I thought were really cool, really good idea of the tone of the season, at least some of it. It seems like it's going to be creepy, intense. Really excited to see that. Anyways, going to the final trailer for Volume 1, which also another thing that they announced is that Volume 1 is going to have the first 7 episodes, and Volume 2 is going to have the last 2, which I thought they were going to do 5 and 4 or 4 and 5 or something.
Right.
That's how they're going to split it.
I didn't even think about the fact that they could split it however they want.
Yeah,
I thought it was just going to split
half and half,
split evenly.
Yeah,
or as even as they can make it with. What, 9
episodes? Yeah. But 7 and then
7,
2,
and then the last 2. That
and the second, or episode 9, I guess, has been. I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed to be like 2 hours and 30 minutes or something, 2.5 hours, something crazy like that.
That's insane. But yeah, this trailer.
So it starts off with Max in this red landscapey place with
honestly this creepy stalagmite castle looking thing looks awesome.
I'm trying so hard not to make another 30-minute discussion video when it comes out in 2 days, because it's like we're gonna have answers soon enough. So
there's no need to theorize any further. It's literally almost here.
It's basically here, let's be real. We see the clock floating around, and just everything here looks destroyed and just distorted and everything, and I actually have an idea as to what information can be gained from this that I'll explain in a second. We got some shots a shot of Nancy, Robin, and Steve in the Upside Down. They look like they're getting ready for battle. They look like they mean business.
Oh yeah. 3 bosses right there.
The 3 bosses. Shot of the person or kid or whoever. I still don't know who this is or what this shot is, so not much else to say. Let's see, Hopper and the other inmates gearing up to fight a Demogorgon, which is really, or we don't see the Demogorgon, but in the official trailer you can tell this is the same scene. And the gang in the school at night, and I'm guessing that this is whenever Max sees the clock in the first trailer. I don't know why they would be breaking into the school of all places. They're probably trying to. They're probably trying to.
Lamp.
Steve has a lamp for some reason. If it works, if it works and you can fight things with it, then sure, Steve. Shots of this Hellfire Club meeting. We get Eddie's voiceover. I'm guessing Eddie's voiceover saying, "Don't be heroes. There's no shame in running." I'm guessing that this is probably early season meeting
shenanigans.
And, and what do you think, Mike? Oh, it's risky. They're probably like in season 1. Oh, it's the Demogorgon. They're probably going to be going up against Vecna, and
most likely some foreshadowing afoot.
And I feel like, and Erica's here also, and I've been struggling for a little bit to figure out what her place is in the season, because I honestly had no idea. I've been thinking what is she doing, and I feel like I kind of have an idea, and that's maybe because I feel like maybe Lucas, because we've seen that he's on the basketball team. This is probably like a couple months into their first year at high school. Let's say like at the beginning of high school, Mike, Dustin, and Lucas joined the Hellfire Club, and then later down the line, Lucas joined the basketball team, and that hasn't been going to meetings. I can kind of see that's how they set up the divide, where say they're Mike and Dustin have the shirts on and they're like with Eddie and stuff, and it's like, oh, can Lucas make it? It's like, oh no, he has practice or something like that. That'll like set up the divide between them and their different dynamics and groups and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe the reason why Erica is here is because they kind of like recruit her. It's like, hey, can you fill in for Lucas? There's gonna be a line where they're like, oh, what was this little kid doing here? And she like sasses them or something.
She's like, boy, if you don't get your squiggly diggly.
All right, I'm guessing that early season Hellfire Club meeting, they need to roll a certain number to defeat Vecna, and that's what this dice roll is. Dustin references Han Solo because he's awesome,
like a boss.
Chances of success are 20 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
This next shot, the transition of the kids on the bikes into the teens on the bikes and the upside down, really awesome transition. Really love this shot. Really got me excited. Just like that paired with like the trailer music, which only purpose is to get you excited. Like, dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm excited. Levin, Mike, and Will at the roller rink. Again, not much else to say. Shots that we've seen. Creel House. I mean, alternate shots and angles. But, we've already talked about all this. Mike is talking about how their team or friends going to be up to them. We get this better look at the shootout in the Byers house, which this could potentially be a really intense and really cool scene. It would be kind of cool if they like the way they filmed this, if they could do one of those like cool action movie, like one take things, where it's just like,
oh yeah,
it starts in one place, goes all around the house, follows different characters all in one shot. I mean, I really don't need to be predicting what the cinematography is going to be like in the show, but it would be cool. I do really like the shot of Jonathan hitting the van, and Argyle's like, yo, I can kind of see this being Argyle's like entry point into the madness, where it's just like, is that like, because the guy that they have with them in the van in this next shot of them yelling at him to drive has been shot. Like, if this is his entry point where he's like, oh my gosh, like, did he get shot? Like, what's happening? And then like that's going to be their quick like 2-second explanation to Argyle, just like, we have to go right now.
Drive.
This next couple shots, Vecna's eyes, Eddie playing guitar. Okay, we get this quick shot of a broken looking Creel house put together with drawings. And I had if you have seen our previous theory videos, we did one talking about the Creel House teaser, and for the life of us, we couldn't figure out why they would need to go there. I feel like Max is going to be having nightmares caused by Vecna, probably, and that's why she's in these red landscapes, maybe, or maybe not even like nightmares, maybe just visions, kind of like Will seeing the Upside Down, except Vecna's bringing her to this like nightmare realm. And like, I feel like Vecna is going to be similar to like, because they've compared it to Freddy Krueger, to like Pennywise and stuff, just different horror icons.
Freddy Krueger-esque.
I feel like Nightmare-esque, where he shows them his victims like their fears and before like killing them. But I feel like the reason why they're going to why the gang goes to the Creel house is because Max kind of puts it together. Like, maybe she draws it in bits and pieces. They put the drawings together. It's like, wait, that's that house off of this road. That's where like Victor Creel like murdered his family or something like that. They go to the house. That's why they're there. Maybe they like look for the clock because maybe she puts a connection like, oh, the clock was in the attic. I don't know. Maybe they just go to that house because it's at the center of her nightmares, and they just go to see what's up. I don't know. Maybe. All right, then we're jumping more shots of what
more familiar shots.
We get this like quick 1 second shot of what looks like Steve hitting like vines, and it looks like Robin is like tied up in these vines on this wall. It's such a quick shot, and I don't know what the context of the scene is aside from Robin gets captured or along with other people, probably. Yeah, I'm guessing this is probably in the Creel house attic in the Upside Down. Again, don't know what this means. It comes out in less than a week. We'll see. And this trailer ends with Dustin screaming. What the subtitles have said is "bada bada boom." I don't know what that means, but he seems excited. So I'm excited. Explosion, and then that's it. Stranger Things season 4. Yeah, anyways, that's the final trailer for volume 1. Again, I'm so sorry this one wasn't as in depth as our other ones, but we're so close. We're gonna have answers in less than a week. So this was more of just like an acknowledgement to that it's out.
Honestly, just an acknowledgement, sort of a we'll see you there when it comes out, and
see you on the other side. Keep it themed.
Yeah, see you on the other side.